Everyone talks about Christmas and New Year like it's this magical thing, but no one talks about this week, the in between week, the week that everything is slowing down. People are closing work, people are shopping, everyone is just thinking about Christmas, everyone is putting decoration out. No one talks about this week, the in between week, that everything is just loud. Your thoughts become so loud, you start overthinking and questioning. I'm that 1 years old and I live in a country that I chose to, not the country that I was born. So this week in between Christmas feels so heavy. Like my thoughts are just so loud because everyone is celebrating this magical thing, this Christmas. And then you're here, not sure what to do. The tradition is different, the culture is different. I personally come from Kenya, and our Christmas back home is loud. Everything is open, everyone is happy, everyone is just in that celebration mode, everyone is just out. But the country that I chose to live in, UK, everything is just slowing down, everything is closed, people are indoors, people are bonding, people are just indoors with their family members. That's not how I grew up during Christmas. So this week feels so heavy. I always find myself questioning, like, is this really what I really wanted? Did I make a mistake? Did I choose wrongly? Like, it's tough if you're an immigrant in a country that has different traditions than the ones that you grew up with. But anyway, that's not it all. You start questioning yourself. You start questioning yourself, having these guilty thoughts that did I even achieve what I put down to achieve this year? Did I do anything right? You start having these thoughts about your life. Like, it's crazy how for people, or let me say, everyone on social media is happy. Everyone is showing these beautiful moments that, oh, I achieved all this goal, I ticked all these pinballs that I'd written and everything. But no one talks about the people who never did it. The person who just had a good health and the person who just lived, because life is for the living, not for rushing and rushing and rushing. Like, no one talks about that part. I think because everyone is showing the beautiful part of ticked goals and the achieved ones. The reality of things is that sometimes I find myself questioning so much. Like, I always question myself and wonder, did I really choose the right path? Getting married to someone different and coming to a different, living in a different country, because the culture is different and Christmas comes with a lot of emotions for me. Like, I kinda grow into like not liking Christmas that much because as an immigrant it's just so difficult for you to adapt. Like, you've grown in this beautiful country for over 28 years, then you move to a country, then everything changes. I kind of find myself hating these big holidays, hating Christmas because the culture is different. I was not brought up staying indoors when it's Christmas. I was brought up people out there dancing, sharing, and everything. Like, everything is open, everyone is just outside. Like, people are bubbly. But here it's so different. So I find myself questioning all that. I find myself missing my family so much. And sometimes I even cry because it's difficult. It's really difficult, and no one talks about that part. As immigrants, like, that is the truth. Christmas feels different, especially if you don't have family members in that country, specifically like me. I don't have anyone here except for my husband. And it's difficult. So I think if you feel all these emotions, you're not alone. Like, some of us feel it. Some of us question everything. Some of us question the goals that we never achieved. Yeah, we question everything. And this week sometimes is so heavy. And this is the week that everyone should be happy. But you find yourself in these deep thoughts. We learn how to thrive. We learn how to thrive and look forward to a new year because that's what we want to do. Anyway, so apart from that, if you're feeling this kind of emotions, if you don't know how you feel, you're not depressed, you know, you're just in between thinking about everything, thinking about, oh, what the hell? What do I do for Christmas? You're not alone. We are here and we feel the same and we question a lot, but we find ourselves thriving and being happy because we chose this life. This life never chose us, we chose it ourselves. That's the beauty of things. It's a weird week, is a weird thing to feel, but questioning does not help. You just need to, I think, flow with it. Because I don't know. How do you deal with it? I just flow with it. Sometimes I take shifts, sometimes I'm just home chilling, watching Netflix and binge eating. Because really there's no much to do during Christmas for us specific. I know not so many people feel this because most of people celebrate with their family, most of people celebrate with their close ones, friends, and everyone, but not everyone who has that. Not everyone who has a big family, or big friends that come together and celebrate. I wish to have that. I don't have that. And that's why I find myself just wondering sometimes. Like, I just don't know. I really don't know. I think this video is all over the place, but I just thought of taking camera and just recording and just saying my feelings, because it's the facts. It's the facts of everything. Like, it's the facts of us immigrants who live in a different country, who have no family, who have no friends. That's how it is. The thing is that when you leave your own country to build life in a different country, you spend your years being this strong person. Yeah, this week is when the strength gets so tired because the emotions kick in. Like, so yeah. So if this week feels heavy for you, you're not broken, you're not behind. You're just a human being in a quiet moment and it will pass. That's the beauty of things. So I'm not trying, for me personally, I'm not trying to fix this feeling. I'm trying to just let it in because it makes me stronger every Christmas comes by. It makes me think to myself, oh, I did it this year. I did it. I did it well. It's just patting myself on the back and saying you did it, whether you achieved those goals or not. So the heaviness that anyone feels out there, or the heaviness that I feel, is not bad. Maybe informative. What do you think? So maybe this heaviness is not a problem. The heaviness that you feel, or the heaviness that I feel, is not a problem. So if you're out there and you watching me and you feel this heaviness and these thoughts, you just don't know, you just don't want the year to end, you're not alone. Most of us feel that, especially me. And it's okay. It's okay to accept it. It's okay to show that part of you that you're vulnerable. You don't need to be strong. And that's one thing I've learned this year. It's okay to be vulnerable.